Hey everybody, you're watching Cole the Cornstar. If you're even slightly interested in farming or just want to watch a 22-year-old farmer get some stuff done, you're in the right place. And always remember, if you like the video, please give it a big thumbs up. Thanks guys.
It's a warm one today. It's about 85, 86 degrees. We're getting a light breeze of maybe 8 miles per hour. It's actually a beautiful day. I think there's a few neighbors gonna go out and try some beans. It's hard to say if it'll go. A lot of them there's just a little bit too much green in the beans, but sounds like more rain coming. Little buddy down there, Anna, she says hi to everybody. And I tell you what, this yellow shirt is gonna kill me before the day's up. It's holding in too much heat. I need my white t-shirt. Looks like we got a tire going bad there, boys and girls. The inside dual, watch it in there. He goes a little more forward, and he's not gonna. Right there, see that?
You can give her a shot.
We got Cooper attempting to back up a grain cart. We're gonna put it in the machine shed so we can unhook it. He's usually pretty good at backing things up when he's not looking. Hopefully he don't hit our tractor.
Yeah, get over here. Smells lovely. I guess we're reconfiguring our entire auger setup here out of the pits, so we're pulling everything out, cleaning out all the rotten corn, and seeing what we can figure out, I guess.
You ever wonder what it looks like in a skid loader in the dark? Yeehaw! Window's kind of dirty, so you can't see a whole lot.
Oh boy, guys, I got some exciting news. Well, it's exciting to me, but some of you might be a little sad. The Model T is sold. This is the guy who's buying it. Ah, it looks like Ryan stole an ear from the champion field. Looks pretty good.
I think I'm just gonna get it running, Cole. We gotta fix the wheels, all the wheels are rotten on it. I'm trying to get it running the way it is. It'll have your grandpa's name on the license plate, I know that.
So some years ago, my grandfather bought this car out in Massachusetts and then somehow conned a friend to haul it all the way to Iowa here. And it used to run, but then it got kind of parked and it sat for a really long time. So the guy buying it is actually our combine mechanic. His name's Ryan, super nice guy. So he wants to get it running. Kind of bittersweet to see it go, but we're not gonna use it for anything. So we might as well have someone take it who's gonna do something with it.
That's actually Bondo. Or some sort of mud.
I didn't realize it had a little hitch on there. I don't know what they would ever pull.
Yeah, jet skis.
Cooper and I are kind of sick and tired of looking at all these augers here along the south side of the big machine shed. So we're gonna hook up to them and move them. We're more or less gonna make an Auger Rehabilitation Center back here for right now, just to clean these up so from the road it'll look so much nicer over here, because you know, presentation is half the battle, right? But then once they're back here, then we'll find their permanent homes for them. Some of them are gonna go for good, and some of them are gonna be used.
One thing, you never want to pee in the wind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sadly, that's not even close to all of our augers. Not even close. I will be honest with you guys though, we are thinning down on them. We are going to get rid of all the ones we are never going to use. We are going to get rid of the ones we're not gonna need, and we're just gonna keep the ones that we need. Look how much nicer this looks. Get the lawnmower in here, get all this tall grass mowed down, get this small metal cleaned up, get this leveled out with the bulldozer nicely. It'll look really good. This is the cleanest this has been since 1986, because that's when the big machine shed was built.
This is kind of why we like tracks. You got a lot of ground traction. You can push.
Right now we're trying to reconfigure our auger setup coming out of our hoppers. Right here is where we unload our semi. This is where we unload the front hopper. This is where we unload the back hopper. Back hopper works pretty good here. It's just a nice little slit, but front one is a giant hole. That hopper used to be in this front one, but it just made a big mess and it really didn't flow out very well and it wasn't very convenient. So I think what we're gonna do is fill this hole with lime, make a little trough at the top, run a 10-foot, 10-inch auger over to this one, and then this one, we'll take it up to the leg. Bit of an interesting setup, but it's what we have and we're gonna make it work. Those rotten beans do not smell good at all. Yuck.
We're gonna check on this auger, the gearbox. If we can drain the oil, it'd be nice. Need to grease it up. Safety guard on it, we're gonna notch so we can get it off and then make it so we can put it back on when we're running it. This auger here looks like it's set out a lot, which is common, but flighting looks real good.
Wet corn will come from the hopper here into this auger, which will dump into the dryer once we get the dryer into place somewhere under there. What happened here? I don't even want to know. Oh boy, guys, we got a surprise. Can you guess who's here? Brandon. If you're new to the channel, Brandon here. He owes me a lot of money, so he comes out and helps us with our crops and stuff and kind of gives us advice because we honestly don't know what we're doing all the time, and he does. So what Brandon and I are gonna do is head out to the Champion Seed cornfield, and we're gonna go do some moisture testing to see how our corn's progressing along.
So we'll go pull some ears, try and find some ears that are decently far along, representative of the whole field. We'll hand shell them, we'll put them in our moisture tester here, and that'll tell us basically the percent of moisture that is left in those kernels and give us an idea of how many more weeks until we can start harvesting the plot.
Wow, Brandon, you're getting more comfortable on the camera.
All comes with practice. So when a corn hybrid reaches its physiological maturity, they call it black layer. And basically here at the base of the kernel, that'll turn black. And that tells us that the crop is physiologically mature. And now we just wait for some heat and wind to help dry down the crop a little bit before we start harvest. I'm seeing a little bit of tar spot. So tar spot's a disease that kind of came in from northern Illinois, Wisconsin, northeast Iowa, and it's slowly been moving its way west. They call that because it's black and looks like little tar specks throughout the leaves. Kind of a new disease to the farming world. As corn seed companies, we're working with different plant pathologists to work on ways to create natural defenses within the plant to combat this disease in fields.
Thanks a lot, Illinois.
This one,
We'll have to do that next year, leave a lawnmower path or something, you know.
We planted this Champion field in two different varieties. We planted on May 4th. One is 108-day corn and the other one's 111. So we're gonna see how they dry down.
You know what they say, Cole, about big ears, big yields.
What's your prediction, Dad?
On the moisture, that one's 34.
wow, 29.1.
Ooh, I would have guessed a lot wetter than that.
I would have too. 59-pound test weight.
And that's pretty good for that wet of corn.
Yeah, that is 80.4 degrees.
I don't know if you can see it on the camera, Cole, but they look almost damp, but it's a real waxy, slick corn. But in the hand, it feels damper, but moisture tester 24 or
29.1.
59-pound test weight on that. So when that dries down, that could get up to 62 or so. When we hand sample this corn like this early in the game, if you went out and ran your combine through this, you probably better figure on adding another 3 to 4 points just to be safe. So then it gets it up. That's why I was coming up with 34% moisture. I was adding on combine through it.
Yeah. 28.9. See, like when I came out the one day and droned it, I mean, up above just tells you a whole different story, and it just looks good.
Good and even across. And nothing we have is safe from the frost yet.
We did some testing over at the Champion field. We tested the two Champion varieties. Both of those were very wet, and then we hopped across the road to where we had another type of corn, and that was also very wet. So we decided to head to our first planted field. This field was planted April 28th. So we're gonna see what the moisture is on this, just to get kind of a rough idea. I'm guessing we still got a ways to go.
$24.5.
Here you have it, guys. It's the end of the video. If you want to check out Champion Seed's website to see what they have to offer, be sure to check the video description. I'll include the link down there. If you liked the video, remember to give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions, write it down in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. See you next time, guys.